Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today for yet another Second Life lifestyle video on something that I find interesting or helpful in some type of way. My name is Sandra and I cover many things in SL, mostly lifestyle type stuff. And today we are on the Fantasy Faire sim. And I thought I would cover some of the more interesting things that I have seen for sale by some of the vendors. I know a lot of individuals that make videos for SL do tend to cover things on the Sims itself, meaning the design, the landscape, the buildings, or what have you. And rightly so. A lot of work has been put into these Sims. I'm on a Sim myself right now. Uh, Behind me is Fantasy Faire sim, just one of them. I do suggest coming down and checking it out. Um, Making videos on the fair and the sims is quite a job. And if you don't do it like really good, then you're falling under competition with many, many others who have a very firm grip on the Sims and editing and all of that stuff. And I've mentioned before, I don't edit anymore. So, anyway, this video is on shopping. Um, I have heard a couple people, well, more than a couple people have told me that they come to the Fantasy Fair to see The Sims. And again, I get it. I really get it. You should come to see The Sims. However, there are a couple things that are for sale. Um, some might be exclusive. I don't know, but we're going to go through them. I kind of took screenshots of them and I thought I would just kind of, you know, make a video on it, share my thoughts on them or what have you, because I thought a couple of the things were really cool. And yeah, so that's why we're here. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys. So, like I said, I took some screenshots. I just thought we would kind of go through them because I know it's a lot of stuff. The name of the store will be on the screenshots that I took, and you can find all of the items that I'm talking about on the website for Fantasy Fair. I will be leaving a link for that in the description box down below. I know sometimes I forget, but I promise it'll be there. So there's that. All right, so let's go ahead and just take a look at a couple of the things here. Let me see. I guess. All right, I'm trying to figure out the best way to work this out, you guys. All right, let me see. And now, let me say this because I have a feeling somebody's going to make a comment on it. I was saving all of the names of all of the Sims with the items. However, that got a little overwhelming for me time wise. And I'm really bad at pronouncing things, especially the names of these Sims. So I got the picture of the item, the store. You can find it on the website. The website is pretty easy to use, and you could tell which items are from what stores fairly easily. There's not a crazy amount of stores on each sim. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the first thing here. All right, so here we are here. This is by IDM, and well, it's exclamation point DM. Sorry, devious mind, devious mind. This is butterfly lingerie, and I thought it was really cool looking. They're calling them glass butterflies. This devious mind makes really cool stuff. I wish that they made more stuff for Reborn or Rigged for It, or even Cupra, just anything, but they tend to make for Maitreya, um, maybe Legacy sometimes. I think that's even a rarity, you guys. But and if you see on the picture here, it says rigged for Maitreya Laura. So there you go. I am going to be making a video here soon on how to use some deformers to change Maitreya Laura body to be more curvaceous. But anyway, that's a side note. But anyway, I thought this was really cool. Devious Mind makes wonderful stuff for fantasy type looks. I really suggest going to their store. It's a little bit overwhelming because they have so much stuff, but they have beautiful, beautiful things there. All right. So, and a lot of the things I have to say with this particular store, if you go into the actual store, a lot of the items are mesh items that are unrigged and mixed with baked on mesh and flexi stuff. So many times you could get the items to fit other bodies, but it's just one of those things. You got to try it out. You got to try it out. All right, or talk to the creator. Just yeah. All right, so let's go on to the next item here. Okay, I thought this was really cool. This is a Animesh butterfly. Um, I'm really curious to know the way this works. I am going to be checking this out myself. Yeah, and it looks like it attaches on to the AVI from what I could see. And it looks like the name of the store, again, I've said this about creators before, make the name of the store very, very clear. Don't get too artsy with it. You want people to know what store you want people to go to. But anyway, it looks like SHIRD maybe. Yeah. So anyway, these photos are directly from the Fantasy Faire website. So the photos I'm showing you, if you see it on the Fantasy Faire site, it's going to be exactly the same. There's not going to be any confusion, you guys. But yeah, this butterfly I thought was really cool. It looks kind of steampunky, but I like it. I like it. And it looks like it comes with a control HUD. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it comes in 3 sizes. So, all right, let's take a look at the next one. All right. This is also from the same store. I do want to go to the store. It looks like they have cool stuff. It looks like they're doing some really cool things. Again, I have not been to the store before. This is a tail, you guys. So I know it's kind of hard to tell in the photo, but the tail kind of wraps around and comes to the front. Look at the detail on it. I mean, it's obviously metal, but the detail on it is like crazy. It is bento. Something I am picky about in SL is the AO movement of items. If the item isn't smooth, then I don't want it. It has to be good. Another place that makes really good movement, AO movement of items is like Moon Rabbit, AI, The Beautiful and the Ugly. They're one of the top stores for fantasy stuff for a reason. The movement of their wings and tails and things are always on point. But, not to say other people can't have good AO movement, but I would have to go see it. But visually looks really cool. I'm going to need to go to this store. All right, next place. I just thought this was really cool. This is a mask, but look how cool it is. I don't know if it's, I'm assuming it's baked on mesh, but I'm just really into it. Now, of course, this is just a mask. It's not the headpiece. But I do want to hit up the store because I'm very curious as to, what they got in there. This is a store I have not gone to, but I'm really liking the detail on the mask. Looks really, really cool. Yeah. All right. So, let's go to the next place here. All right. So usually I'm not one to put a lot of decor type pieces, but I thought this building had a lot of detail on it, and it just looked really cool. The textures on it look pretty sick. So, it says 53 land impact. I have no idea how large it is. Again, this is another place, folklore and fable. I have never heard of it before, but it has my attention. It looks really good. Yeah. All right. So let's go for the next place. All right. First of all, I have to say this photo is like really cool. It really works. It's simple. It's not over the top, but it really works with that green background. Looks really, really nice. So anyway, this is a tattoo that could work on any AVI and is picked on mesh. So I thought that was really cool. Look, it looks like it has fur on it. So I could see all kinds of ways that could work. And of course, Juna, they make all tattoos. So obviously there's no mistake. It's a tattoo. But really cool. I really like it. Yeah. And I also like the bikini type thing. I don't know what else to call it. That the AVI has on. I have no idea where that's from, but that looks really nice. All right. All right. Now this one, I have to say, this is Madame Noir. Her name isn't anywhere on there. Oh, I see the little icon at the bottom. Yeah. So Madame Noir. Now, this particular brand has been releasing a lot of items that have this like glitter kind of, what am I trying to say? Not rhinestone, but sequin type look. And it looks really cool. The texture is really cool. They kind of have a grip. That's what a lot of designers do, especially with clothing, is that they'll get some type of texture that they're just really into and really have a strong grip on. And then they'll use it for multiple clothing items, which I don't have a problem with. She's obviously, I say she, I don't know anything about this creator, but I do know that this brand has been releasing a lot of things with this particular texture. Like, what am I trying to say? Like Luna deals a lot with like soft textures. And, just some people have a texture that is kind of their thing and they kind of stick with that aesthetic. So, yeah, I thought this was really cool though. And I really like the style of it. The sleeves, really, really cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, so I hope they stick with the texture and keep making things with it. I like it. All right. And okay, now this one I did want to add. This is one of those stores that's been around in SL forever. And yeah, it's the name of the store is Grasshopper. I know that there's a lot of prints on this photo, but it's by Grasshopper, and they make highly detailed headwear. So that's what they're selling here, guys. They're selling the headwear, but really cool. I like it a lot. And, it's one of those things, go try out the demo if they have a demo. But go try it out because they do put a lot of the detail into their items. So that's why I wanted to include it. And I actually have one more item by them. Yeah, here's another piece of headgear, but really cool. I mean, they do more, let me see, how would I describe Grasshopper? They do more historic period pieces that are headgear. That's kind of their thing. That's what they do. Yeah. Me, myself, I have a couple of their headpieces. I've not made an outfit out of them, but I do like them. Yeah. They were giving a gift certificate away at some point, and I did grab a few. But yeah. All right. So next one. Okay, I just thought this photo was cool, and this place is selling. I didn't get the name of the name of the company is not on this image. I just noticed that, but they're selling the thing that the AVI is holding. It's called like a demon harp. Really cool. Like I said, all these photos are going to be with the stores on the Fantasy Faire website. Yeah. All right. And this one, I had to include it. This is by Forest Fantasy. They make really cool stuff. Their costumes, fantasy type looks are always a mix of baked on mesh and unrigged mesh pieces. So they will work on anything, literally. So I just think that their looks always look really cool. And again, they're always a mix of baked on mesh and unrigged mesh pieces. And by the time you kind of like put on what they include in the folder and then maybe add a couple of your own mesh pieces, you can make a really unique look. Yeah. So anyway, I think it's cool. I like their stuff. I think that they're a little bit high in price. I wish they would come down a little bit, but their looks are cool. They do a good job. All right. This is by a place called Enlight, and it's like a cat face, which I'm really seriously thinking about getting this. The fur on the face and the way they did it, I think is just really cool. Yeah, it says it's for EVOX. I have never been to the store before in my life, but apparently it's called Cat A. But I really like it. It's simple, but it works. It's done really well. So I'm into it. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if that would be labeled a face tattoo, a skin, whatever, but yeah. All right. And this one, it's like little butterflies by the face by Stardust. So I thought this was really cool. Yeah. And it's for EVOX, and you could wear the right, the left, or both eyes. But I thought that was really cool. I like it. Yeah. All right. And then now I don't have this particular mermaid tail. I keep saying I'm gonna grab it one day. I was kind of waiting to see kind of what creators did with it as far as releasing tails and stuff like that for it. But more and more people are releasing items for the Riptide tails. This is AII Beautiful and Ugly Riptide Tail. So you go to AII, you get the tail. Um, I haven't been in their store in a minute, but I think the tail is around 1500 Linden and the base tail. And then you could buy other tails like this one you're seeing here for the Riptide tail. And more and more now, I can't say that this is the situation with all tails for the Riptide tail, but more and more they're making things that are materials enabled and stuff. So they look really cool. Like this one looks really nice, partially because it looks like it's materials enabled, but you would have to go into the store and make sure that that is the case. Like, don't take my word for it. They do a lot of things on Photoshop, so sometimes it's very difficult to know if the item really looks like that or if it's photoshopped. But it does look really nice. I like it a lot, and I'm into the yellow. I mean, I like it. Yeah. All right. And here's another one. They had quite a few tails that I saw for the Riptide tail. This one has like little swans on it. I just thought that was really cool. Yeah. All right, so let me see. And then we have another one. All right, special edition. All right, looks like it's RIA. I guess that's the name of the store. But I really like the kind of like feathery looking fins it has on it. So it says custom materials, Lumi Glow. So see, it does have a type of glow on it, dual colors. Um, Yeah. So anyway, oh wait, matching the Mesa fin color. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. It says no. Wait. Is this? Yeah, it says for Riptide includes a plier for the Mesa fins. Huh. Okay, I'm kind of wondering. See, again, I'm not. I need to get more familiar with this stuff. I don't have this tail, but I'm kind of wondering if they have some fins you add on to the tail. Because, all right, look, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, just so you don't think I'm crazy. All right, you see the tail on this photo? How the bottom of it, you guys. You see how the fins look more plain? Now, those are the fins you get with the base tail. I know this for a fact. Okay. So if you look at this photo here, you see how the fins are more fancy. They don't look so basic. So I don't know if you add those. Like, I don't know. It might be something to check into if you're interested. Because I'm even interested in that because that old mermaid tail that does not fit Reborn, I never remember the name of it. But the older tail I really used to like because the fins were so kind of like flowy and just real detailed looking. And the fins on the Riptide are more, like I said, just more basic, just cleaner lines. But this I like. So anyway, I don't know. If you're interested, check it out. It might be an add-on they have for the tail that I just have no idea about. All right, next one, next one. All right, so these are some, again, Riptide tails, Riptide tails. Yeah, really nice. Let me see. Compatible with AII Alienware's mermaid scripted Riptide tails. I guess AII has two mermaid tails now. Mermaid and Alienwares. See, I just don't know. But anyway, this is for the Riptide tail. And see, again, the fins on the bottom, more plain looking, which there's nothing wrong with it. But, yeah. All right, so I wanted to include this. This is Pichicore. And they're selling horns. And horns have like little stars on them, which I think is just really nice. Pichicore always makes really nice horns. They always seem to give you a decent HUD with them. They're also usually modifiable. And yeah, so I like Pichicore. I might be checking these horns out. I like them. They're not over the top, but they're really nice. But all of their horns are. Yeah. All right. Oh, what just happened? I just lost the. Ah, okay. Lost my spot, you guys. Lost my spot. That's what happens. Okay, so this right here is an aura. Yeah. And that's what they're selling. And you get the tinted, any color you want, fully modifiable. But I thought it was really cool. And I'm really into it. If anybody knows where the horns are at, as this AVI is wearing, I would like to know. I might even contact a creator about those. That's, I mean, if you want to make a statement, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen those before. Yeah, okay. So next one. This looks like it's by icing. This is something really small, but I thought that the band-aids with the little flowers on the legs were just really cute. Really nice detail. That's how you could make, I've said this before, that's how I feel you can make your AVI kind of above and beyond the average is by adding these nice little details on to the body. That's really nice. Okay, these are some new horns by Tenaccio. Now, I wanted to add this. Anything May makes is always really nice. May is the creator of Tenaccio. She is one of the nicest creators that I have ran into on SL. She always gets back to you if you have a question, concern, comment, whatever. She always gets back to you. And usually she'll get back to you live. You know how some creators will send you a note card? She has no problem like hopping on and speaking to you. Just really, really nice and really helpful. And I have to say that's part of the reason why I keep going back and buying items from her store because she is like that. And so many creators you write to and they never get back to you. And, I get it. People get busy and stuff, but, it's so nice when they do get back to you. Yeah, just, I can't say enough good things about May. She's just a really, really nice person. And I do think we need to support more people like that when creators are able to go above and beyond. All right, next one. Okay, so here we have quills, quills and curiosities. I have not tried these wings on, but I thought that they were really, really cool. And I have to say that the AO movement with this brand is always on point. They're really good. So I'm curious as to the AO movement. I think with the design of the wings, that there's not a whole lot of ways that these particular wings could move just because there's not a lot of, if you want to say, there's not a lot of bones or joints on these type of wings, like they could only flap back and forth. Regardless, I'm curious how it works. I'm curious how it looks. Their design is always really nice, and their AO movement is always real smooth, and that's all I ask for. Yeah. All right, so this one is by I think it's Lunestis. All right, the name of the store is up on the upper right hand corner of the screen, and I thought the skin was just really nice. It's by no, not by. It's for the body part, the horse part, centaur part that's made by Jinx. I kind of got tripped up on my wording there. But anyway, this is what the one of the skins for that. But I thought this skin is really cool, and I just like it. I just wanted to add it. Yeah, I thought the flowers showed up really good on the dark skin. I don't know all the colors they have available, but I like it. I like it. Yeah. If there's a design on something like that, I usually just want to know that I could see it clearly, and that one you obviously can. All right, now this is for a Teagle horse. This is a Teagle horse applier skin. I think I might buy this. It's really cool. It's like, it took me a minute looking at it to even be like, what the hell am I looking at here? Boy, the more I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? I like it. I like it. It's like about 3 or 4 different types of, skin on one. It's like a mix. I like it. Again, it's for a Teagle horse. Anybody that does not have a Teagle horse or is not aware what they are or what have you, Teagle is the brand. You go there and they have multiple types of like horses that you could ride in SL. They're what was I going to say here? They're not cheap by a long shot, but I have to say, and I've said this before, I have one video on it where I was going horse shopping. If you're interested in that, you can look back in my videos and find it to get a better idea about what Teagle horses are. But my Teagle horse, even though I don't ride it a lot, it's one of the favorite things I have in my inventory. It's a very complex item that has its own system, its own separate system. So you have to like learn how to add skins on it, how to add saddles and unicorn horns and tails and whatever. It's like a separate AVI system. And you have to learn how to do that stuff. And then it was a struggle for me to learn how to add the things. And then it was a struggle for me to learn how to ride the horse. It has just been a learning curve beyond all doubt. But the movement of the Teagle horses are one of the most realistic things I've seen in SL. Just very complex and really, really cool. Anyway, that's what I'll say about that. So yeah, if you could go down to the Teagle horse sim and look at the horses and ride them. There's like demos you get, and you could get the horse and ride it around the sim. So yeah. Anyway, all right. I just thought this knife was cool. It has a lot of detail on it, and it comes with a pose HUD, and I have no idea if it comes with a HUD for coloring it or whatever, but I thought the detail on it was really nice. Yeah, so I just wanted to include it. All right, so this right here is, it's a tattoo. Again, I'm going by what all I see is the ad. I haven't gone to the actual stores yet, but it looks like it's a tattoo from the neck down. It looks like it's not for the face. I could stand to be corrected, you guys. You know, you could leave information down below in the comment section if you find out different, or if you can match the head skin. But regardless, I thought that the dual colors on the body were really cool. I've not seen that before. Yeah, so because it looks like it's purple and then pink on the rest of the body. So yeah, really cool. All right, next one. All right, so this is cool. I just wanted to include it. First of all, photo, really cool. I really like the photo. I approve of the photo. Um, yeah, really nice. They always put a lot of work and detail into their photos, and their AVIs always look on point. But Ghoul is one of those brands that has a strong grip on the textures of their items. They do a lot of see-through latex, and then the glitter. So you could tell one of the dresses is kind of like see-through latex, but also glittery. Then the other one is just see-through latex, but really, really nice job on the detail of the dresses. That's kind of their thing. I have that thing for the body where I can never say it right, but I have the thing for the body that you add it on to the AVI, and then it makes the AVI translucent, and you can see the skeleton through it, but the skin is only semi-translucent, so you can still see the shape of the body. Anyway, it's one of the most interesting things I've ever seen, and I did grab that, and I do have that for my Legacy Perky. I'm thinking about getting it for my Reborn. They have a different system for Reborn now for that. Anyway, next one. All right. So here's Bespoke. I wanted to make sure and add Bespoke. This is their new siren head. It's for men and for women. And I think it includes the crown on the head. See, I think it does. I might be wrong on that. Go down to the store and check it out. And then they have a fat pack of skins that's for sale that go with this head. Just super duper cool. And one thing I did want to say about Bespoke, now they always make cool stuff. That's not in question here. They always make really cool stuff. But Bespoke has some of the nicest people working for that brand. One time, not too long ago, I even contacted the brand, and I was asking something about one of their heads. Just asking if on HUD something could be removed if I did buy it. And somebody got back to me like immediately, like with less than 24 hours later. They got back to me and were like, hey, I don't think that that could be removed with the HUD, but if you want that removed, we'll contact who created that head and ask them to remove it for you. If you want to purchase the head. So what I'm saying, guys, is that they're really interested in working with the customer, and they're really into, if you have a question, comment, concern, idea, whatever, they're really interactive with helping you with that. A couple years ago, I did get their Sphinx head, which is a cat head, like a hairless cat. And I really like it so much. The head itself is highly detailed and really, really just when I look at it, it's kind of almost like has me in awe staring at it. Just the movement, the AO movement of the head, and everything is just really detailed. And then I was confused how to do something with the head, and I contacted one of the online mods, um, just not knowing if they would get back to me or not. But I was like, I've never bought a head like this. I don't know how this works. I was just confused more than anything. And the mod got back to me immediately. He TP'd down to the sim itself. He helped me with it until I understood how to use it. Then he was answering other questions about skins and stuff. What I'm saying is they're really helpful, you guys. I have a hard time buying these type of heads, fantasy type heads, from any other brand because Bespoke is so good and because they're so helpful. I just it's hard for me to even think about buying a head from somebody else if it's these type of fantasy heads that I'm looking for. Yeah. All right. So shout out to Bespoke. All right, next one. Okay, now this one is by I was looking for okay, it's by Hot Dog. I know it is. The name of the company is not on the photo, but Hot Dog. I put the photo here not specifically because of what you see in the photo. Hot Dog is so good, you guys. If you have not been to that store, and if you like dark stuff that's really well designed, that has really unique ideas, you need to go to this store. You need to check it out. Not only on the Fantasy Faire sim, you need to go to their store in World. Um, Such good ideas, and just they're not afraid to go out there. They're not afraid to go there. So I really, really like the store Hot Dog. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. We're coming towards the end here, you guys. Tardfish. It says that it's a shark head. What else? I mean, obviously. And it says that the shark head in the ad, it says that it's animesh. So, I mean, my question is who wouldn't need this? Who wouldn't want this? Okay, that's all I have to say. I mean, obviously, I think everybody needs one. So there you go. All right. And another one by Tordfish, um, Chubby Fish Guard. I have no idea. I have no idea how large these are or what they do. Tardfish AO movement is always on point. Always. And they always make the most interesting movements for the items. I have no idea how they do it. But yeah, this is really cool though. I mean, look at the faces. I mean, how great is that? And I'm super curious about the shark head though. I feel like I might need that in my inventory. All right. Okay, now this one, it looks like Kanor is the name of the company, name of the brand. Um, Exclusive Karen updated to EVOX. Anyway, if it's EVOX's skin, you guys, I just thought it was really cool. Um, a lot of times with these skins, you could really achieve some looks that are really unique. I don't think this look is that over the top or that crazy, but it's just simple, but it works and it makes a big impact. So I like it. Love it. All right, last one, you guys. All right, this one is like an animated eye glow, which I thought was really, really cool. Um, I didn't see the name of the company on this particular photo, but I wanted to take it. Like I said, all of these photos are available on the Fantasy Fair website. You can find any of this stuff. But I thought it was really cool. I mean, I like it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things I think you would need to try the demo to make sure that you like it. And it's going to show best when it's dark versus if you're in daylight, but still really cool. I like it a lot. Yeah. All right. So let me see here, you guys. Hold on. Let me get here. All right, you guys. So here I am back at the Fantasy Fair sim. All right. So I just kind of wanted to share with you a couple of these things because, a lot of people, like I said, come to the Fantasy Fair to check out, um, the builds and stuff, which I don't blame them for. I've seen some really amazing stuff. I myself and a friend of mine, we hit, I don't know, it's hard to say, but there might be certain days I don't feel like doing it, but we have been trying to hit either 1 to 3 sims a day. Um, Last year I didn't hit all of them, but this year I'm having fun looking at the stuff, and I'm trying not to stress myself out by looking at all the sims in one day or whatever. It's just too much. It's too many, too much detail, too much stimulation. But I do feel like seeing the Sims, you know, a couple a day, I think is a good um, compromise for me personally. And I think I will get through and see all of them this year. Yeah. All right. So, you guys, if you feel like it, leave what your favorite sim is at the Fantasy Fair down below. I'd be interested to know. And thank you for joining me. And I will go ahead and see you next time. Take care. Bye.